word and the word tell you it's gonna do something and you say, I'm standing on that word, God, and God comes through. When you tell God you're gonna do something, you got to do that. Hey beautiful ones, Fran here, back with another video. So before we go any further, you guys know the drill. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. So before we jump into this video, I've got some things I want to share with you guys. The first thing is, did you guys know that every week I give away money to someone via Cashapp? Just because. The other thing that I'm giving away is our manifestation kits. We just created a manifestation box and I am going to give that to 4 subscribers a week. So make sure again that you are subscribed to this channel. But there are a few things that you have to do to be eligible to win the money. And we kind of increase the pot every week. So one of the things that you have to do is you have to be subscribed to this channel. You need to like and subscribe to this channel and share it with someone who may need it, someone that can benefit from what we're doing around here on this channel. The second thing is that you have to go over to Instagram and you have to follow my pages over there. Angels with Fran, Speak It, Live It, Own It, and Relax, Renewed, Restore. All of that is in my community tab here at YouTube. If you subscribed, then you would know that because it would come up in your notifications. By the way, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss anything. Alright, so let's jump into this. I told you guys that on the channel this year I was going to try some new stuff. I've tried some new stuff. Some of the stuff you guys like, some of it you don't, some of it you say that you want me to do and then I do it, and I don't know, but we're just vibing, right? We're really just vibing and learning what works and what doesn't work. So today what I want to talk about is preparation for your manifestation. Now, listen, we have talked a lot about manifestation and being prepared, but for some reason I still keep getting these messages about people not being prepared and not being ready for what they're asking for because they really don't believe they're going to get what they're asking for. So manifestation is a really big subject, and it's a really huge subject nowadays. People are wanting to manifest their lives, their business, relationship, money, etc. And you know that I call myself the Miracle Manifester, and I still hold that title. But I also want to talk to you about being ready for your manifestation and being ready to receive what you're asking God and the universe for. A lot of times we will ask for things, but in the back of our minds, our ego self will say, well, you know what, I really don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm going to ask anyway because everybody's asking and I see some people getting some stuff and some people don't. Some people are not getting some things. Well, here's the thing about it. Number one, if you do not actively pursue your manifestation, you're not preparing yourself, which means you're not ready for it. Now, I get a lot of questions from you guys. You say things like, well, how can I pursue it and let it go? You tell me to let it go, but you also tell me to pursue it. When you are practicing the art of manifestation, the law of attraction, the laws of the universe to create and manifest your life, you have to have a practice. That's the word. Practice is the word, meaning that it is something that you do repetitively, but not all day long. That's what I mean when I say you gotta let it go. A lot of people are like, well, Fran, you tell us to let it go, but then you tell me to visualize it and da 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 da. So being prepared and getting prepared for your manifestation is really about setting aside a space. Where is your sacred space where you do your work? Whether that is your prayer work, your manifestation work, your journaling, wherever you have that silent time to do what you need to do. And do you have a designated hour a designated 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes that you are in that place. So the law of attraction calls that place your workshop. I call that place your sacred space, because that's where you're going to go to meet your guides and your angels and God and your ancestors. It's that place. Now, let me tell you something. It doesn't have to be a whole room. It doesn't have to be a space if that's all that you do. But you need to make it a consistent place that you go in your home, your apartment, your business. You can even do it in your car. For years, I did it in my car when I was still working. That was my sacred space. Right now, I have a couple of them, but my favorite sacred space is my shower. Because I can get in there, the water's running, it's just me and God. And at that point, I'm praying and I'm talking and I'm manifesting, but it's something that I do every day. You have to be prepared for what you're asking for. It's just like we see all these people who win the lottery. Like, if you look at people who win the lottery, most of them are broke right now. They've manifested the lottery. They've asked for it. They've dreamed about it. They've talked about it. They bought tickets. They knew they were going to win. But then the money just slips through their hands because they're not prepared. If you don't have a foundation, if you don't have a spiritual foundation, then it's going to just slip through your hands. Being prepared is asking for discernment around what you want to receive. Let me give you some examples. So back in the day, I used to always want to manifest these big, humongous amounts of money. And I would get them. I would get them because, like I tell you, your girl here, this girl right here, got some crazy faith. I believe that whatever I ask God for, He is going to give to me because He loves me that much. And because I love Him and my heart is filled with nothing but love for God, let me tell you. Your girl loves God. Let me tell you that. So, I believe and I trust the process of manifestation. I trust the process of moving through, right, my practice, doing the things that I need to do to call in my abundance. So the storehouse and our abundance and all the power and prosperity that we need is within us, right? But we have to do some things to bring that out. We have to do some things to call that down, right? We have to do things. We have to be faithful. We have to be persistent in our practice. We have to be consistent. We have to learn how to keep our mouth shut and stop telling everybody our business. There are things that you have to do to prepare for manifestation. But I wasn't that deep back then, okay? Your girl was kind of shallow. Yeah, I was shallow. Anyway, I wasn't so deep back then, right? I was not really wanting to make this my life. I kind of wanted what I wanted, and when I got it, I was like, okay, God, I'm good. I'll be back when I need something else. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all know how we do it, how we go to church every Sunday when we're in need of something, and the minute God gives us the breakthrough, we like, all right, I'm out. I did that. Or I would come to my sacred space, I'd read my word, I'd be very persistent about seeking God, seeking the universe, seeking heavenly abundance, divine surplus, divine supply, right? Me, I did that. And then I'd get it and I'd be like, okay, I'm good. And it would just slip through my hands. I was not prepared, right? I wasn't prepared to give back my 10, 20, 30% like I had promised I would. How many of us make promises that we don't keep when we get our money? Or when we get our breakthrough or our blessing? How many times do we ask for that love relationship and our partner and our perfect mate, and we're going to go to church together, or we're going to pray together, or we're going to study together, we're going to both become more enlightened, and then you get that man and you like, enlighten who? Enlighten what? What? Enlighten who? Who's enlightened? And all of it disappears. That is very common when you are not prepared. You really have to be ready to receive. A lot of us say, I'm ready, Lord, I'm ready, give it to me right now, I need it so bad. But we're truly not ready, because once it comes, it goes. I cannot think about the things that I've manifested that I lost. Cars, homes, credit cards, money, people, things that I've just blown away, because at that point in my life, I was doing the work. I knew enough about the technique to bring it, but I didn't know how to keep it. And a lot of us don't know how to keep sustainable wealth and sustainable love, sustainable prosperity, because we're living for that very second of just give it to me. When God blesses your life with something, you want to be prepared for it. You want to be a good steward over it. You want to keep your promises to God just like you want God to keep his promises to you. Right? Let's just keep it real. When God tell you he's going to do something, when you get in this word and the word tell you it's going to do something, and you say, I'm standing on that word, God, and God comes through. When you tell God you're going to do something, you got to do that. He's expecting you to do that. So when I began to prepare my mind for sustainable wealth, when I began to prepare my mind for sustainable business, right? When I began to get really grounded in what I wanted and kind of closed out the outside noise of the world and just got really focused on my mentors, my studies, God, and what I really wanted for my life and my family, things started to show up. And as things started to show up, I honored my word to God. A lot of you have heard me talk about the prosperity covenant. When you make a prosperity covenant with God, that's like, it's like a legal binding contract in the physical world, right? It's like a legal binding contract. Like when you sign a contract for your house, when you sign a contract with the bank, when you sign a contract with your car. But this is a deeper contract, right? You're signing a prosperity agreement with God, your Father, with the source of the universe, with the creator of everything, right? You are saying, I will do this. So I had to redo my prosperity covenant. I had to put down the things that I would do and that I knew that I would do with no fail. And I'm going to tell you that when you're getting checks for $50,000 and $60,000 and you got to tithe $6,000, you're kind of like, I did write that. I did say I would do that. I said I would do that. Would you understand if I don't do that? Okay, maybe not. Let me tithe my $6,000. You understand what I'm saying? It really is about you and you being prepared for wealth, for love, for more. If you want more, you have to be thankful for what you have right now. A lot of us are so busy moaning and grinding and complaining. You hear people saying, I just need a little more, or just give me a little more. How about you be thankful for what you're already getting? Be thankful that somebody is spending their time to teach you something. Be thankful that you have money in your bank account to buy food for your family. Be thankful that you have a job to go to, a roof over your head, a house. A lot of us want a bigger house, but we don't clean the little house we got. We don't clean it, and we ain't thankful for it. You ain't hung a picture, you ain't swept a floor, but you want a bigger house. You understand what I'm saying? God will give you the desires of your heart. There is no doubt about that. There's no way around it. There is no doubt about it. He will give you the desires of your heart. Whether you keep them is up to you, because it's all about being prepared. So my question to you this week is, what are you prepared to receive? And if you're not yet prepared, are you ready to get prepared to receive, because that's what we're doing around here. I love it when you guys send me emails and say, Fran, I used this of yours, or I used that of yours, or I did what you said and I got this breakthrough. I have Miss B, she knows who she is, Miss Betty. She sends me her little testimonies all the time. I got this check in the mail, Fran. I got that check in the mail. I have people, Miss Parker, send me testimonies all the time. I got this, I got that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Miss Davis, K. Davis. What's up, K. Davis? Love you. Peace and respect. Nothing but peace and respect. She does not use credit cards or checks. She sends me her stuff or her orders via regular mail with a money order, right? And then she'll say, I have a little bit left. Surprise me. Those are people that are prepared. People who are thankful for what they're getting. People who are thankful for just a change in their life. If you even give God thanks for a change in your life, right? Miss Houston, C. Houston, always sending me testimonies. Always sowing a seed. Whether she sows it with me or somebody else. People are being blessed because they are prepared and they're listening. Let me just say this. Not tooting my own horn, because y'all know I don't do that. This is spirit-led teaching. Everything that I'm teaching you guys is spirit-led. Fran don't just get on here and talk because she likes to talk. Fran really got a whole bunch of things that she could be doing. But when God tells Fran to do something, that's what Fran does, because she's learned that that's the way that she is blessed. And now I want to bless you guys the same way. And I want to help you. So, what are you willing to do to be prepared for what you're asking God for? Leave me some comments in the comment box. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how we can get you prepared so you can be ready to receive. All right, guys. Thank you again for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.